hockey.
Go Trojans!
Woo! We have 9 gyms.
Better than middle school for sure.
Welcome to Wayzata High School!
We know it seems like a big high school, but we'll walk you through it, and we're sure that you'll find your smaller community within it.
The high school is a place where you make so many memories, and we can't wait for you to come make some memories of your own.
We're excited to meet you, and we hope to see you next year.
So this is the main entrance. So if your parents or siblings or whoever is dropping you off, they most likely will come to the main entrance. But let's go. So if you're ever leaving class early or coming back in during the school day, you need to check in here at the check-in office, checking in or checking out. But once you're checked in, then she'll let you go in, and then this is where the tour starts.
This is the Trojan Head. It's a common meeting area. If someone says meet at the Trojan Head, you're gonna meet in the main entrance. Sometimes clubs will meet here, your class will meet here, but during passing time also it's a great time to meet with friends.
Okay, so right when you walk in, you're on the 2nd floor, and right across from the Trojan Head is actually the letter group offices. As you can see here, this one specifically is the FL to LAQ floor office, and on every single floor there's an office. On the 1st floor there's one, on the 2nd floor, and they're all in the same spot.
This is the administrative office, also known as the main office. This is where the main principals are and the deans of the school. This is also where you can pick up like your important school forms and permits for your cars.
This is the forum room. There's 2 of them at our school. There's one on 4th floor and one on 2nd floor. It's where your classes will meet if classes come together, or it's where clubs have a lot of presentations either before school or after school.
This is the Atrium.
We have 2 atriums, a big one and a small one. And the big one is where most of the plays happen and where most of the award ceremonies go on.
And the smaller one is usually where you go for class if your teacher has a fun activity for you to do or something to present. A lot of times people just hang around here. There's lots of couches down there. There's tables for you to stand and talk to your friends in the morning.
I come in sometimes to do some of my homework.
I always come here for after-school club meetings.
So we're going down to lunch. This is usually the staircase you're gonna take. They're pretty big, they're nice. You can see the whole lunch area. And so at lunch you typically have like 4 lines. So we'll walk this way. This is where you can get like chips, any drinks, and then this is like an addition to your lunch. Typically people go after they've eaten and they want a little bit more food. So you usually have 4 lunch lines right now. I think there's only a few, but you'll have a salad bar line, you have the hamburgers and pizzas, and then there's like the daily lunch. And then over there is like the sandwich bar, and that changes every day. So there's a lot of options that you can pick from. And then, you know, you probably have to wait in the long line, but it's definitely worth it because the food is really good. Welcome to the Trojan locker room. So inside, this locker room is run by the club DECA. It's a business-focused club, and you can buy all kinds of Wayzata merch. If you need some game day wear or anything to represent the school, there's a lot of sweatshirts, t-shirts, crew necks, and they're open during lunch if you want to get anything, as well as for conferences if you want to come in with your parents and pick something up. So we have 9 gyms. There's 2 of our main big ones, and this is one of our smaller ones. The teachers will bring you out here to do abs. I'm pretty sure this is the ab room. Okay, so this is the weight room. If you want to take a strength class, you can actually do a block of strength, and it'll take place here. You'll do a bunch of weight-focused activities. Otherwise, if you participate in any sports, for example, track and football, even the basketball team uses the weight room to do any lifts before and after practices. Here's the 1st floor office. This is actually my floor office. It's for last names A through FJ, so let's come on in. All right, so to this side we have where you would pick up any attendance slips to leave, and we're always here to help. If you need any support at all, you can always go and someone will help you and help out. And over here we have our wonderful counselors in the 1st floor office.
Welcome to the 3rd floor, also known as the freshman floor.
That was good. So on the 3rd floor is where most of your classes are gonna be.
Here are some lockers that are on the 3rd floor, except most people don't use the lockers because everyone just carries around their backpack and just walks from class to class.
Over here is the science classroom, and this classroom over here is the enriched physical science classroom, and this classroom over here is the regular science classroom. And let's come on in.
Ninth grade science is physical science, was a combination of chemistry and physics, and we have two different levels. We have regular and enriched, and students are learning the foundations for science moving on.
Nikki and I both had Mr. Hersher, an amazing teacher. We did lots of labs. You get to learn
the lab
foundation.
stations over there.
Do the freshmen want to say hi right now?
Yeah.
On third floor, like any other floor, you're going to have your different wings. So you have A wing, B wing, and C wing. The English classes are typically on this side. And then you can have world languages, science is more on that side, just depending on your number, which you'll see on your schedule for your room number. Here we have the media center. So this is the only library of the school. If you need to borrow books, you need to borrow a calculator, here's the place to do it. And if you need a quiet place to work as well, you can sometimes go in during class if your teachers allow that.
You can use the computers, and if you need to print any documents, essays, or projects for your classes, you can do that here. And you just print it, and it prints all the way over there, and you just pick it up. There's not really a limit to print, but just don't print ginormous amounts of paper.
You have any technology issues, especially with your iPad, here is the place to bring it. They can help you with anything you need. If your iPad's not working or something, you can always come over here to get some extra support.
So right now we're in the C wing, and in each wing, so for C and A wing, there is a horseshoe. So let's go through it. So if you've ever get stuck in a horseshoe, just keep walking, and then you'll make it to the other exit, because there's two entrances into each horseshoe. As we saw back there by the tables, if your teacher sends you out to do teamwork or individual work, you go there to kind of just gather and do your own work.
Hola, welcome to Español.
Sí, una clase elegida.
Repite, por favor.
Una clase elegida. Sí, sí.
See, we're doing great. Spanish is obviously amazing here. So, freshmen, do you guys want to say hi?
Digan, hola, estudiantes.
This is the band classroom. A lot of you as freshmen will choose to take choir, orchestra, or band to get your music credit out of the way. If you want to hear some of our band right now, you can go ahead and do so.
Yeah, I dug it. I dug that a lot, guys. Let's do that again with the brass. Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Mr. Elmhurst. This is our Wind Symphony here at the high school, one of 7 concert bands we have here. We're working on a great piece called March Boy Shoe. We're going to play a chorale section with woodwind accompaniment with some percussion interjections. We hope you enjoy it. This is one of our upper level bands, and we just have a great time every day. Here we go, guys. 153, please. Woodwinds, keep that energy going. 1, 2, 1, and 2.
This is the bus lot. This is when you ride the bus. You'll get dropped off and picked up here in the morning and after school.
On the side of the bus over there, you'll actually see your bus number. This bus number is 365.
If you ever forget which bus you're riding, or you don't know where your bus is, you can always find teachers who will be standing on the side of the school available to help you out.
And then to find your bus number, if you go to Skyward with your schedule, your lunch number, everything's on there. Your bus number will also be there. And there's always here, you have like 10 minutes after school to get to the bus. So make sure that you get there so it doesn't leave you behind, but that won't happen. Oh my God, Mr. Lord!
Hey, how's everybody doing? All right.
So we're making a Peace Day video for the freshmen, and we'd love to talk a little bit about Link Crew if you want to introduce it.
Yeah, so I'm Mr. Lar. I'm one of the Link Crew coordinators, and Link Crew is a freshman and new student transition program that pairs up juniors and seniors with a group of freshmen and a group of new students to welcome them to the building.
So right next to every room, you'll see the same room number code. The first letter is the wing that you're in, and the first number is the floor that you're on. So when you look at your schedule, use that and it'll be a lot easier to find where you need to be going.
Welcome to the new A wing. This wing specifically is on the 3rd floor. However, on each floor that we have, there is a new A wing, and it's formatted the exact same, so it's really easy to get around.
As you can see, there's some breakout rooms. There's one right there, and there's one behind that. So if your teachers ever send you out to do your own work or work in groups, you guys can go inside those rooms. Or there's also a whole bunch of seating here. There's some couches here, and you guys can just go around, spread out, and do your work here.
This is the Club YS office on the second floor. Club YS is one of the most popular clubs at Wayzata. It's based entirely off of volunteering and has almost 1,000 members involved. And this is the club's leader, Miss Badger.
Hi everyone, I hope you will consider joining Club YS, especially your freshman year. Great way to meet people and get involved in the community. How you join is you sign up in ePay in August. It will open on August 16th in ePay. Register for the club, then you'll get trained in and start volunteering in the community. Hope to see you.
Thank you, Miss Badger.
Along with the clubs that the high school offers, there are actually several after-school sports that the school offers as well. There are fall sports, winter sports, and spring sports. I'm actually a part of a fall sport, and I play tennis for the girls team.
And then I play soccer, and I also play track. So soccer's in the fall and track is in the spring. If you're interested in any sports, feel free to reach out to Nikki and I, and we can help you out. And we look forward to cheering you on. Go Trojans!
Woo! Thanks for taking a tour with us.
Can't wait to see you next year. Go
Trojans!